Sunflower and Traveler here. Welcome to our channel. So we wanted to get on here and just answer some questions that we've been getting from a lot of our family and friends. So most of our family and friends don't know too much about the trail. So we just figured we'd throw a bunch of questions together that we've been getting asked and answer them for them so they can go ahead and come on here and see what the answers are. So first one is, how long is the trail? Well, this year it's 2,197.9 miles that goes through 14 states.
Question number 2 is where do you start and where do you finish? So we are starting in Georgia and we're headed north. We are what they consider NOBO, northbound hiking. Question 3 is, where will you go to the bathroom? Go ahead, Sunflower.
Anywhere we can find a spot off trail. So we will have our little shovels for number 2, and I have a pea cloth for number 1. It's just finding a spot to go. Along the way there will be privies, which are like outhouses that we can use throughout different places on the trail.
And I'm just going to hold it until we get to town and find a good brewery. Question number 4.
Will you sleep in your tent the whole way? No, we will not. We'll be staying at hostels and hotels along the way as well. Maybe not staying in shelters too much.
I'm not going to stay in shelters very much. I would venture to say that we're probably going to stay in our tent 75% of the time.
Yeah.
Ish. Most of the time when we're on trail, we'll be in a tent, but there's days where we need to go to town, resupply, take a shower, get cleaned up. And those are the days we'll stay in hostels or hotels.
Question number 5 we threw together. What will you eat, and do you carry all of your food? We will eat whatever we find that will be high in calories for us, and that will be lightweight for us to carry with us. We are not carrying all of our food with us throughout the entire trail. That would be crazy, because that would be way too much food to carry all those over 2,000 miles.
So basically, we're going to figure out how far we can hike before we get to another town that has a resupply place. If it's 4 days, then we're just going to carry 4 days worth of food. Once we get to that town that we can resupply in, then we'll figure out the next town we have to go to, and so on.
Next question. How do you get water?
So along the trail, there's mud puddles, there's streams, there's rivers, there's ponds and lakes, and there's snow melt. There's water everywhere. We have a Sawyer filter that we're going to take. We can just filter our water out and drink it as we go.
Next question. How will you get around town? It is called our feet.
The old Shoe Leather Express.
The only other thing we'll use is if we need to get a shuttle into town, we'll do that. Or if the town is close, we'll just walk. But everywhere, once we're in towns, we will be walking around.
And if there's no shuttles available, we will hitchhike. All right, next question is, what kind of training have you done to get ready? I'll let you start with this one.
For me, I've definitely been working out with weights, walking. We've done a few hikes around here to get ready.
So for me, I haven't done as much as I should have. I've been taking a little local hike. We've got a mile straight up this little hill called Mount Defiance. I've done that a few times, but for the most part, I have just been eating a lot and hitting the bars a lot. That's kind of my training. I'm training for the town days, not so much for the trail days.
Next question. What is a trail name?
So basically, a trail name is a nickname that hikers get. They either give it to each other or some other way of getting it. A lot of people get it on trail. Some people make it up before they get on trail. It's basically so people don't know your real name, especially for YouTube watching us. Maybe some folks, single ladies hiking, might not want people to know who they really are. So it's just a good way. And when you're on trail, it's easy to look up, hey, I'm looking for Traveler or Sunflower or whoever. It's a pretty easy way to locate folks.
Yeah, something fun. All right, next question. What do you do if you get hurt? Well, we purchased a Garmin, which is a satellite device to help track us. And if there's an emergency, we can hit the SOS button and we can have people come and help and locate us and get us out of there.
So our Garmin is the InReach Mini 2, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the one we're carrying on trail. And question number 11, is there places to shower on the trail? Yes, they're called waterfalls. No, on the trail, there's no place to shower. However, when you get to towns, hostels, hotels, whatever, that's when you're going to shower, get cleaned up. Probably do your laundry in the sink. I mean, you got to do what you got to do when you're on trail. Everybody stinks. Everybody says, embrace the stink.
Yeah. All right. Now, for me, here's the next question. This is something funny I've gotten asked. Is what happens if I run out of food? Do I have hunting gear to go hunt for my food like a squirrel? No, not. And we will be prepared so we don't run out of food by resupplying at the different locations we go to. All right, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our questions and answers, and we'll see you later.